Welcome to Jessi FIT Pilates, your home to get fit, toned, and flexible as we strengthen, stretch, and smile. We're here today with a 5-minute, no equipment, abs and obliques workout. If you've got 5 minutes, I will help you tone and trim the sides of your waist in beautiful Taos, New Mexico at the gorgeous bridge. The sky is just an amazing color, so just grab yourself, no equipment needed, and join on in. We're going to start with a twisted hip crunch. Lay on your back, scoop your hands behind your head, twist your knees and your hips to one direction, and still try to keep your shoulder to the mat. You're trying to keep your elbows super wide as you crunch. Exhale as you lift, inhale as you lower. Lift the knee up to add intensity, right? You're crunching that knee, lifting it in, folding it in. As you curl up, keep your bottom leg really supported as the top leg comes out and in. And from here, we're going to transition right to the side elbow position. This will really increase the intensity on the obliques. Take your hand behind the nape of your neck to increase the crunching motion and the intensity on the side body. Try to stay stable on that bottom arm. Now we can start to lift the bottom leg, keep the top leg up as high as you can. You're still crunching. It's quite a bit to coordinate. Try to exhale as you bring it in. Now hold it together. The pulses, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze before we scissor the legs. Stabilize with that top arm if you need to. Hand staying up is of course going to be harder. The bigger you make the legs, the harder this will be. Now let's go ahead and take it to a side bend where we're raising the hips and reaching the elbow over to the other side. Add the leg raise to increase the intensity. That bottom foot is pushing and driving me up. Now keep that foot down for a few more of just the bends, lifting up, and then finally we are going to come over to a pike position. So hands on the mat, hips up high. Take a deep breath, and we're going to reach as we pike for the opposite hand and almost come to a plank. Plank, pike, cross to the other foot. If you can't actually reach the foot, you can always reach to the thigh, that opposite thigh at some point. Few more here, breathing out and in, and then finally let's come on down so we can get into that other side. It's a quick workout. Let's start with the side bends where both feet are down. We're going to take that hand behind the nape of the neck to increase the intensity and add that leg lift up. Stabilize with that bottom arm as best you can. Draw those abs in. A few extra pushes up with the booty up. Now let's just add into that side leg raise. So pushing into that bottom arm, stabilizing with the torso. Hand is going to come behind the nape of the neck. Next, if you want to increase the intensity, we're going to take it to a crunch. Stay with just the leg raise if you need to. Waistline comes in, leg lifts up towards that elbow. Exhale. Now that bottom leg, we're going to lift it up. Try to keep that top leg as high as you can before we take it to those scissors. Split those legs, balance on the arm and the hip. Keep the torso as still as you can. Make those legs as big as you can. Try to stay balanced. Just a few more before we take it back to where we started with that twisted hip crunch. Hands are behind the head, knees to one direction, hips in the opposite direction. Hands are in, holding the weight of the head. Try to exhale and inhale, raising and folding the knee in to increase the intensity on your abs and your hips. Just a few more with me here. Exhaling and inhale, supporting the nape of your neck so that you're not killing your neck. Really focusing on the side waist, and we're going to mermaid it, legs in that 90-90 position. We'll take a few side bends, and we'll also bend forward and back a few times on this leg just to open up through the hips and the glutes, which might have gotten tight. Switch the 90-90, take a few side bends, make sure you're breathing, and then we'll take those forward bends back and forth to open and release the hips. I hope you enjoyed the workout. My name is Jessi FIT Pilates. If you liked it, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so we can get fit, toned, and flexible together.